It's been just over 48 hours since free agency began in the NBA. The action hasn't slowed down. Quick recap, the Heat have been one of the busiest teams this week acquiring Kyle Lowry in a sign and trade. Miami was still able to re-sign sharpshooter Duncan Robinson and extend Jimmy Butler. The Lakers also made headlines this week, bringing in Malik Monk, Kendrick Nunn, Dwight Howard, and 10-time All-Star Carmelo Anthony. Pairing Melo with LeBron gives L.A. two of the top 10 scorers in NBA history. And the Bulls, they've been busy. They acquired former Laker Alex Caruso and his former teammate Lonzo Ball, who joined Chicago via a sign and trade with the Pelicans. Chicago is also finalizing a sign and trade with San Antonio for DeMar DeRozan on a 3-year, $85 million deal. Senior NBA insider Adrian Wojnarowski joining us now. Woj, you have some breaking news with regards to Spencer Dinwiddie. What do you have?
Kevin, the Wizards have agreed essentially with the Nets on a sign and trade deal that would bring Spencer Dinwiddie to Washington. 3 years, around $60 million, I'm told. They had to loop a few other teams into it. San Antonio, Indiana, and the Lakers are essentially tying in the draft night deals they did with those teams, to move around some money, some picks. But Spencer Dinwiddie now, he'll be the Wizards' point guard. He'll partner in the backcourt with Bradley Beal. He was a good role player for the Nets, and Washington will see if he can take on a bigger role, be a formidable frontline starter now with Bradley Beal, who the Wizards continue to want to re-sign, keep long-term.
Let's not forget, too, they were part of a deal with Russell Westbrook with the Lakers, so Kyle Kuzma and a couple other players from the Lakers on this squad, so they are retooling this roster around Bradley Beal. You have some news regarding LaMarcus Aldridge, who retired with the Nets back in April with heart concerns. What more can you tell us about this developing story?
Yeah, Kevin, LaMarcus Aldridge is seriously considering a return to the NBA this season. He has received some medical consultation thus far. You remember, he left with some heart concerns just 5 games into having signed with the Brooklyn Nets. I talked to his agent, Jeff Schwartz, with Excel Sports this evening, and he said that LaMarcus Aldridge is going to talk to some teams here in the coming weeks, and ultimately, he has to be cleared medically by a team to return the play. He hasn't made a final decision yet about playing, but this is a 7-time All-Star, certainly a 15-year NBA veteran. There are plenty of teams who are interested if LaMarcus Aldridge does decide that he wants to play again this season.
You mentioned the 15 seasons. He averaged over 19 points so far in his career. We will see how this plays out. Woj with the very latest around the NBA.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.